At the time, though, it was really to kind of disconnect from the nightlife industry and invite service industry people out of the typical like environment we always see each other in. Let's go outside. Let's go for a run. Like get a sweat, and then feel good. Right. And then I'll see you next weekend, and then we'll party hard. Yeah. Like it was just kind of earning the weekend during the week. So I put that. Yeah, I just kind of put that out there. So, I guess the way that kind of opened doors was just like I already had like a following, and I just kind of dropped something completely different than what I was doing. But it was just like. It just kind of like felt right, and it was just time to like kind of do something a little bit different. I was getting a little bit older. I mean, guys, dinner at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Yeah. 5 days a week. Jesus Christ, I mean, I was like, I was getting older, and some people like laugh when I said that, but I was like, you're getting older, and like as fit as you and in greatest shape as you think you are. It's just like, you know what? It's like I was kind of ready to do something a little bit different and make me fall back in love with other things too. So. Instead of just doing one thing. So that was that for me.
So the Northern Run Club, you guys started with how many people?
So we started, I think, with like 10 people and a baby.
And you average how many people now during your runs?
This time of year, I mean, we're like 250. We got up to
this time of year.
This time of year.
In the winter.
In the winter. In the winter time. Yeah.
250 people. About every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, we meet at 6:15. We run at 6:30. We meet at different locations all around Virginia Beach. So you don't know where you're going to run until we drop it Monday morning.
Love it.
So we've gone up to like 380 people was our max. So
I've been
pretty, yeah.
I think I made it to one,
a few times,
twice.
Yeah,
2 runs. I made it to 2 runs. It was like I do have a picture. I was there.
You're there.
But
I've seen the picture.
But that was one of the ones where it was like fucking 300 people there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it was such a cool thing because like I've known Barry for like a while now, but through like a different outlet. You know what I mean? A different area. And to watch like the community kind of outreach and how everyone was just like very like just very positive and very community driven, and it was kind of on your own pace and. You had your outliers in the front, but he also has his captains too that are running there too. And then on top of it, not only with that, but you do like a lot of community outreach with that too, correct?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, basically like there's so many people, like I have so much good right in front of me to do with it. And it's like, why not do good with it? So, it's free to show up. It's free to join. And I think it just says a lot about our community. Like I used to say it says a lot about runners, but it really just says a lot about our community, wanting to pay it forward, give it back, just looking for an outlet to do so. So what we do is basically just kind of curate that for them. Like I know we just filled up a Ep25 like bed truck full of food for Thanksgiving, and we donated it down by like Start of the Sea, raise funds for different causes, and we're doing a toy drive next week at Smartmouth on the Pilot House for children and for CHKD.
Yep.
So I mean, just like it has nothing to do with running, It's just
you did a big thing for awareness too for like VB Strong too.
Yeah, VB Strong. One of the girls that runs with us actually did Ironman, Florida. I can't remember what city, but she chose VB Strong as one of her. Charities, nonprofits that she wanted to donate to, so we help her raise $3,500 in a night just after a run.
That's incredible. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, it's so cool. But I'm really proud of the fact that like I get to give back at local businesses too, more than anything. Like, we support a lot of different businesses because on a Tuesday night, like how busy are the bars around here? I mean, oftentimes pretty dead. So like it's something like I'm proud to give to places that we meet, like so we do like New Realm and Hot Tuna, and like tomorrow we're at like the Lesnar Bridge. So I always make a point to say like make sure you're like stop by like Back Deck, Bubba's, Chicks, and Dockside, and just like if you're gonna have a beer, have some food, have some tacos. It is Taco Tuesday, so like go support them and like just spread the love around here. I mean, we are like taking up. I understand some of these parking spots for an hour.
Yeah.
So, but like my service industry that's like instilled in me is like go support these people that are like there to like make some money and stuff too. And we get a lot of praise for that too. So I'm super stoked on that.
I feel
and
like
we just like keep trying to do something like that.
I feel like you're like the modern day, like Forrest Gump.
Oh.
And the reason I say that is that his running and this idea behind Northern Run Club, along with the rest of his talents and all the other hats that Barry wears, has now taken you international with your talents. You know, what I mean? Not only through San Diego. I think you work also with an activewear brand.
Yeah, Lululemon.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm the Town Center Virginia Beach store, their brand ambassador for here. Currently the only one. So it's kind of lonely.
Hey.
But
That's it.
But I got to do some cool stuff from them. You know, they took me out to Whistler.
Yep.
It just sounds like I'm bragging now, but
No, I mean,
I'm
but
just
it's-
kidding. No,
but
Drop it.
really
I
sick.
mean,
Yeah,
dude,
do it.
Whistler's
But it's
like
like a-
bucket list for me. So
That's
like,
sick,
you know
dude.
what I'm saying?
Like
Like
a
you
fucking
ride.
retreat. Yeah.
I didn't get to ride though, unfortunately. But you know,
got to
just
run,
being
though.
around the fire,
You got to run.
got to run. Yeah, that was a little retreat. You know, but tying in the daddy thing, that was when our baby was like, man, probably 4 or 5 weeks old.
Oh well.
So we're in the thick of it. You know,
Still not sleeping.
Still, yeah.
All these opportunities are coming
And
in.
this opportunity comes up, and then so
Shout out to your wife.
Shout out to my wife for sure. She's definitely crushing it, and you know, to let me go in the thick of it, to go. This was by the way, this was like a retreat, so there was like a spa day, and then there was like workouts.
You're getting
and there was
pampered.
like catering. Yeah, it was just such a cool experience, and I got to connect with like people all over the world that are like leaders, like fitness community, whatever leaders in like their cities and stuff. So definitely like felt like I was like right at home there too. So that was cool. As soon as I came back to like flew me to LA and blah blah, and I'm just like, where you fly me next?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are we going?
Let's go. Come on. Speaking of community outreach, so we're gonna do, and everyone that if you're listening or not, we have finally secured a location for our season 1 wrap up party. The good folks over at Chick's Oyster Bar on Shore Drive are going to house us for this wrap party that we're also going to make a coat drive. That's the main focus.
That's awesome.
The main focus is a coat drive to make sure that we can provide just a little bit something for Stand Up for Kids, because they're the charity that we decided to work with. They're awesome. You know, Mark Stevens and Michelle, you guys are absolutely awesome. And we really want to be able to give back to the community using using this platform. And so essentially what we're going to be asking is everyone, you know, after the season, just to bring an old coat, you know what I mean, or like a really like a nice, you know, nice barely worn coat, or you know, a donation of $5 for the ticket, and then we're gonna provide food, and there will be drink specials, and we're still looking for entertainment, and I hope that
Oh, there's something in the
love
air
it.
today, and there's something in my throat.
January 21st. It's going to be on a Tuesday, from 6 until 9 plus. And we hope that everyone's going to come and
awesome.
support and show up, man.
It's a great cause.
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
you know, that was when having an opportunity in this platform to even give back a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, has been just super fulfilling.
Yeah.
Like very fulfilling. You have like, and then the next thing that we have coming up, that I don't remember if we talked about it on last week's episode specifically, but I think that you know, we've got another really cool like thing that we're really looking forward to launching for season 2.
Yeah.
That'll also be able to give back, where we can kind of touch basis on another local artist.
That's the best, man. That's when everybody wins right there, you know?
Yeah.
That really is.
So-
That's what we call, that's our payday, you know? Like the feedback people give, but just that, you know, like just being able to pay it forward is like,
I think it just
can't put a price tag on
yeah,
that.
man. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, for everyone that knows, you know, all the coats obviously will be donated, and they're obviously donating the money into, you know, to Stand Up for Kids too. So,
Yeah.
you know, they deal with at risk and homeless youth, and that's a very big thing that we have down here in Hampton Roads that not a lot of people know about. So, shout out to Stand Up for Kids for one, allowing us to use our platform to kind of help them shed a little bit of light but also for them just, I mean, when I say after hearing their stories, man, they are like in the trenches, you know what I mean? Where like somebody that would normally be, they would have like a parent or like a sister or brother or aunt or uncle that can step in and pick them up in the middle of the night, or go and talk to them and talk them down from suicide, or help their kid out with milk or with diapers or whatever the hell it is. They step in and they do that.
Yeah.
They're like quite busy, quite busy, and it's just I'm happy that we can help out a little bit.
Yeah, this area is lucky to have them. That's,
You know what I mean?
That's really cool. I've heard a lot of great things.
So Barry, if you're not doing anything on Tuesday the 21st, we'd love to have you.
I could make it work.
You know what I mean?
My birthday's the 27th, so it'd be a good way. Ooh. So we did this something similar last year. We do like a holiday party. This year will be a toy drive. Last year was at Bay Local. Your entry fee in was to bring a gently used coat, scarf, pair of gloves, something.
Yeah.
And I think there was like 150 people came.
Awesome.
And like we filled like 5 extra large boxes in, and we gave it to a local charity around here, $99 for the one.
Nice.
But
yeah, I know those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very similar. But that was worth it all right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That was
that
cool.
I think that we could have a pretty good big turnout for our,
absolutely.
for our launch party. We had like 150 people that were there, friends and family, and so
You got my support.
appreciate that.
For sure. Pound it.
Guys, I think Evan's normally the guy, but guys, I think we've done it.
Evan, you're still here in spirit, and we love you.
Dude, I hope that you get better soon. But thank you so much for keeping those cooties.
Absolutely.
Out of this space.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I hope you get better.
Dude, I want to personally, Steve, what you got, baby?
Just as usual, I just want to say, Barry, thank you so much for coming on, man. It is always a pleasure to see you. And oh my God, you know what? We should. He's going to play some music in the background. This is the song that got me through every crazy night, and we're just going to let it keep going.
I want to say I'm just happy to connect with you guys here. It's been a while.
Yeah.
How often do we get to sit down in a room?
You never do.
chat?
We never get to.
We get it at least once a week.
I think we should dance, guys.
Hey,
Dance party!
Wasn't that good?
Keep playing.
Bam, bam, bam. Oh, that got me through every single night at work. But seriously, Barry, thank you so much. And
Thank you guys for having
you're
me.
such a great guy, and I love everything that you stand up for. And I can't wait to see what you come up with in the future, because I know you ain't slowing down anytime soon.
Love you guys.
And as always, Christian, thank you so much for having us. You guys are incredible here at Stratus Media Group. Such a professional studio. Thank you guys for having us on. And
Beautiful space.
thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, Barry, dude. Like I said, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. We're getting a little older now. You know what I mean. But it's been absolutely awesome to kind of watch your journey. You know what I mean, into where you've become, and I wish you nothing but luck into
Thanks, guys.
luck and swift wind with the
guys.
rest of the things that you've got coming up. Because I know there's some heat coming.
Yeah.
Definitely some heat coming.
Create in VA. That's all I got to say.
There it is. Once again, shout out to our sponsors, White Claw, Boyle Bay, Stratus Media Group. Guys, if you're still listening, make sure that you subscribe to our podcast. We're on any podcast platform that you can possibly find us on. If you decide that you need to get a little thing off your chest, you're more than welcome to write us in, passing the bar podcast at gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook and also Instagram or Twitter. Once again, this is Passing the Bar Podcast, where we talk about the ups and the downs of the industry and all the social issues that we deal with. Peace.
Peace, guys.
Thanks to our sponsor, Stratus Media Group.